All kidding about facial expressions aside, the frozen faces in this film are kind of representative of Hollywood itself. Fake. Rehashed. Making far more money than it deserves. I'm never going to get over this film making $1 billion.
You must take your place in the circle of life.
I don't know what makes me more irrationally angry about this film. The fact that it managed to feel like a shot-for-shot remake, which is, by essence, useless, pointless. Or the fact that despite feeling that way to me, like feeling like there was just nothing added, it's 40 minutes longer. How could both of those things be true? The Lion King is the Disney live-action remake that isn't really a live-action remake. Yeah. They might as well have done another hand-drawn animation, because it would have probably made about as much money and saved like a bunch of budget. Like way less than it would have cost in this monstrosity. Honestly, it is ambitious. The songs aren't terrible. It's just looking at it is very off-putting at times. Not all the time, but a lot of them fit. So this version of the story makes it clear that Mufasa is a usurper, likely Republican. He's been at war with the hyenas since the beginning of time. And yet, the whole point is that Scar's meant to be like the smarter one. Mufasa is stronger, so because he gets to be the king because he's stronger, right? That's all that matters. Well, here's the thing though. Scar takes over and immediately fucks everything up. Doesn't understand the circle of life or like simple biology at all. Like, is he actually the smarter one, or is he just sneaky and conniving? This isn't like a Thor and Loki situation here, okay? Like, he's not actually intelligent. He's just a sassy bitch. So they hit that nah, and they go through the motions. There are some individual shots that are beautiful in this, but there are probably more that are just slightly off-putting in weird, like, uncanny valley-looking ways that I didn't really like. They straight up ruined Be Prepared as a song worse than they ruined Mufasa's corpse. There is just something really weird going on, especially in the first act with the voice acting. A lot of it just doesn't seem like the whole gorge scene. Nobody sounds or feels that urgent. And they don't look urgent because the facial expressions really aren't there. So it's just kind of like nothing. I felt nothing for most of that scene. And that is one of the most intense scenes in the whole film. So it's just slightly off-putting in a lot of ways without actually ever being a bad film. Another fascinating thing that they do is that they sing Hakuna Matata, and Simba does his ridiculously fast aging up after an hour. And I mean this in the nicest possible way, but why the fuck is there still over an hour of film left from there? He's just got to see Nala again, go home, kill Scar. Like, mostly the extra hour of film seems to be so that we can watch Scar hit on his dead brother's widow more. So that we can watch a dung beetle literally roll a pile of shit around, the irony of which hurts my tum-tum till this day, and so that the final fight can be a little bit longer, which is fair. It's the kind of film that makes me feel like, yeah, the original Lion King could have been 10 minutes longer, not 45. I don't hate this live-action remake, but I do find it incredibly unnecessary, as I do with all of these monstrous Disney cash grabs. That's not the point, though. It is a film that's got some good stuff in there, some original moments that are nice. They are few and far in between. A lot of them I just don't actually feel like, even if they're alright, like they're actually needed. All of the extra Timon and Pumbaa stuff and jokes they make to kind of half fourth wall break, just didn't need it really, but it's fine. I do feel like there are some things like, bless them, watching Scar and Simba in the final fight, I had no idea which one was which. I love The Lion King, and this still has The Lion King story and characters, a lot of music, so I can't hate it as a film. I think it's unnecessary. I think it's way worse than The Lion King. But it's okay for what it is. It is a little bit too long, a little bit bloated. I just feel like it really takes its time. And sometimes I'm okay with that, and there's other times where I'm just going, oh, what are you, come on. I do feel like it's unnecessary, like all of these Disney live-action remakes, but it is kind of the perfect treading the line between almost justifying its own existence and not. So I'm giving live-action Lion King is just Hamlet. It's just Hamlet. 3 stars. There's like Dumbo, which I thought was a pretty good live-action remake, and like Aladdin, like Little Mermaid. And then there's like the Pinocchio one, like Peter Pan and Wendy. And this is like right in the middle. Yeah. Subscribe for more hard truths.